difficult running backs to take down?
Oh,
He remembers.
without a doubt, Barry Sanders, hands down. If that guy had an offensive line like a Emmitt Smith, let me tell you something, he might have had 3,000 yards a season. He was just that explosive and that good. And when we played Detroit, everybody, well, the defensive line would always say, don't make the highlight film. He would make you look silly.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
What's the best advice you ever got and who gave it to you? Football.
Best advice. You know, I would probably say Frank Minifield and Hanford Dixon. And back in 89, of course, I had a lot of success and Player of the Year and all that. And Minifield and Dixon, they were just like two bookends. And they used to say all the time, don't live your life around the plain dealer. You never knew what that meant? Don't live your life around the plain dealer. And what he was saying was, don't read all these press clippings that your head get too big.
And you should read Fox Sports anyway. You know? Do you see any major differences in the way the Browns organization treated players during your time as opposed to now?
Well, the difference, I think, now versus when I was coming up, I think now, well, back then it was more stability. And the reason why it was more stability is because we didn't have this form of free agency. So the guys that I befriended and stayed friends with, we played together 4, 5, 6 years. You know, guys now, they come in, they only play a couple years together, and you really don't have that bond like you did when I was coming along. But as far as the front office, I know Art is not a well-liked guy here in Cleveland for what he did, but as a player, Art tried to do everything he could to put a winning team on the field. I will say that about Art. Now, other things that he has done while he was here, that's another subject. But as far as wanting to put the best individuals and pay these guys, I think he did exceptionally well in that regard.
Do you keep in touch with any of your former teammates, and who?
I talked to Anthony Pleasant quite a bit, Kevin Mack, Clay Matthews, I call every once in a while. So those would be the guys that I keep in touch with.
You mentioned free agency and the change of it. Think about this, just you watch the game, in what sport did the top players get just cut? You know, this year, you know, Darrelle Revis, who's, you know, he was cut because of his contract, and he immediately went to the #1 ranked player available, and there's Chris Johnson. Just some of the top players in the league get just released, you know, and it's just crazy with the free agency. And so that's what you see. You kind of, some of these guys price themselves off a team, and then, you know, so you really, some of us saw guys play their whole career, and then it's hard to really get attached, especially when you got the revolving door.
I think you hit on a key point. Back when I was playing, like I said before, you didn't have this level of free agency. And now with the TV money, these guys get paid an awful lot. So if you're not producing at the level in which they think you should be producing at, they're going to let you go. So that's why you have a lot of these guys who are making that kind of money of getting released and then another team is signing them. It's because of the salaries where they command. And they have to, you know, keep these guys or this team under the salary cap.